Welcome to my presentation on the value of dispositions. Special education teachers' role in supporting learning starts with they need to tailor their teaching to meet the needs of each student. They need to adapt curriculum while using different instructional tools so every student can absorb the material effectively. They need to perform assessments so each student's strengths and weaknesses is brought to light, which makes it easier to create a lesson plan geared towards each student's needs. Special education teachers' role in improving planning and practice starts with each student needs to have an IEP, which is individualized developed for them, which outlines learning goals and extra tools and curriculum that is going to be needed with academic achievement. Teachers need to stay up to date with the most current and best practices in the classroom. As a special education teacher, we need to be engaged with round-the-clock professional growth. Special education teachers upholding professional expectations and ethics starts by abiding by the state and federal laws. This includes the Individuals with Disabilities Act, IDEA, which makes sure that every student is given free public education in the best possible environment. We need to be advocates for the rights and needs of our students. We need to fight for what is best for their education. Special education teachers collaboratively advancing in the profession starts with they need to work together with general education teachers, their students' parents, and any staff member around them, including administration that would help give them and their students support in their academic development. Special education teachers fight for improvements in the education policies which would benefit their students. Supporting learning for general education teachers starts with each student has a different way of absorbing material, and as a teacher, we need to tailor our lesson plans to meet each one of their needs, even students with disabilities. We need to create lesson plans that reach to every student in the class. As students are working on curriculum, we need to track progress and give them feedback so that adjustments can be made to support continuous growth. Improving planning and practice starts with, as a teacher, we need to participate and professional development to make sure that our teaching abilities are up to date. This could include training sessions on or off campus or working collaboratively with different staff members. As we grow as teachers, we need to ask for feedback from staff around us, and as feedback is given, make adjustments to improve our teaching in the classroom. As we're upholding professional expectations and ethics, we need to, as teachers, we are to abide by professional standards such as MCEE, which is the Model Code of Ethics, which serves as an ethical guide for teachers in the field or teachers coming into the field. Teachers are role models for everyone around them, making sure they demonstrate respect when they are interacting with students, staff, and parents around them, whether it be on or off campus. Collaboratively advancing the profession starts with, as a teacher, it is important that we collaboratively work together with other staff members on campus to make sure that the curriculum is developed to address all needs of each individual student. Dispositions that I currently hold. I have patience. Teaching requires numerous amounts of patience while dealing with all aspects of teaching every day. I have strong communication skills in dealing with staff, students, and parents. My strong communication skills need to be used. I have a passion for teaching. I have a passion for teaching and cannot wait to get into the classroom. Being flexible. I am flexible and adapt to any environment. Being a first grade teacher could need change at any moment. Maybe certain students need to have a lesson plan taught differently. I need to be able to adapt to the things of my students at any moment, including behavior or curriculum. Dispositions. I need to work on managing a classroom. I've never been in a classroom as a teacher, so classroom management is something I need to work on. This will help make it so my classroom stays productive and on task. Balancing my time. I will need to learn to balance my time between grading, making lesson plans, and other responsibilities I have, whether it be on or off campus. Growth. I need to always reflect on each lesson plan and how I taught the lesson plan and look for how I can grow and make it better next time. For example, did every student understand the lesson and Could I have explained it differently? The effects and expectations as a teacher. Without even realizing it, teachers may hold lower expectations for students of certain backgrounds, that a teacher might feel that student cannot receive all the tools capable of succeeding academically. As a teacher, if I am biased, it can cause me to stereotype my students with race, gender, or economic status. Students could become discouraged due to me only thinking certain students succeed in certain areas. The effects on relationships. As a teacher, I need to watch being biased, as it can point towards favoritism, which only then will divide up my classroom and will make my students upset and lead the students to resentment amongst me and other students. If I were a teacher, if I was biased, it could only affect the way I work with students and their families. A teacher might react differently to a student whose family has different economic status or cultural background. My students will lose respect for me if I am biased, and the impact would be negative when I try to engage with them with lesson plans. As a teacher, we all need to reflect on and ask for feedback from staff members around us to make sure we are promoting equality around all of us. As a teacher, I need to become knowledgeable in different cultures of my students. I know it will help with communication between us and will help my classroom environment. From day one, I need to set expectations high so we don't run into the problem of being biased. Even a student has a different culture, economic status. Setting expectations makes it more likely that we will be able to bring together the effect that when you're biased when you are biased, the effect it has on everyone around you.